What is up, guys? Bringing you another video today. We're going to be talking about my Shadowhunter, why I love it, why I play it. Not my main, but one of my main 6 alts. You guys seem to really like the Shadowhunter one, Soulfist one. And that's cool, because I really enjoy making these. So let's get right into it. We're going to do the same thing. 1 Guardian, 1 Chaos Dungeon, match-made Guardian. So just raw as they come. While we get settled into this Cali run, though, let's go through the usual stuff. If you guys haven't joined already, our Discord is up and running. We are about 150, 160 members strong. Love the support. Love seeing you guys in there. Love talking with you. Join the Discord down below in the description. Also down in the description by the Discord link is the membership link. Consider becoming a member if you'd like to support the channel more in me doing this full-time content creation thing. It helps a ton. And yeah, without your guys' support in both viewership and otherwise, I would be nothing. So thank you a ton. Now let's get into the video. What do I like about the Shadowhunter? What makes me want to play this class? Well, there's many different reasons as to why I like the Shadowhunter. The main reason why I even made the Shadowhunter in the first place is the Platinum Founder skin, which I am currently wearing. Who doesn't like being big demon succubus lady? The answer is nobody, or it should be at least. And then, I didn't like the class at first because I played Perfect Suppression. Perfect Suppression without Relic Set, and before 1445 or whatever it is to get Relic Set. Pretty miserable, I will say. You're constantly out of mana, you do no damage. It is dire. I switched to Demonic Impulse, and oh my god, is this like a completely different game. This class is insanely enjoyable. Everybody knows people say it's a cheap alt to make or whatever. I have invested quite a bit into my Shadowhunter. Maybe that's why it feels as good as it does. But, man, do I love this class. Transformation class only requires 2 gems, obviously, everybody knows that. But the visuals of it, the sounds effects, it's just, everything is so nice. It feels satisfying to press my buttons, to hear my abilities go off. And, I mean, I love that in a game. It's like a very important part of games for me. You can also see it has a ton of weak point, burst weak point, which can be very, very useful, especially in raids like this. Volton, it is quite good too. Lots of destruction, aka weak point. Especially in Cali now too, I can spam my A and S keys very often, and I go a little bit brazy. Basically, I have a good time playing this class. And it's just everything about it, man. I love it. Its numbers aren't the highest, of course. It's a transformation class, but if you put in the resources into the class, I have level 10 gems on it. It is only 1526, so it's not the highest item level character in the world, but it still feels very, very strong for what it is. Is it going to be weaker than, say, like, a Deathblade or something else if you had, like, a level 10 Surge Gem? Yeah, obviously. It's a transformation class. If you're expecting a transformation class to be on the level of, like, a Surge Deathblade, I mean, I think that's, like, player skill gap, you know what I mean? Brain gap. But for what it is, it feels strong. Not as strong as the premier classes. Again, hugging Caligos, you just kind of expect to die here and there. That's how she goes. Just like the Soulfist video. No support. That's how she be. One thing about Shadowhunter, though, you just saw right there, I missed Demon Vision. And my Howl. Sucks when you miss. That's usually why I use this Awakening. So I can just insta-transform. But it's not a huge deal. Just gotta wait a little bit longer for cooldowns. It is what it is. Another thing I really like about Shadowhunter is their counter, both in human form and demon form. Very smooth to use. You get a lot of counters. The demon form counter is a very long animation, so you get a lot of frames in which you can actually hit the counter. Very lenient. overall, Shadowhunter is just... It feels great to play. And I think if something feels good to play, that's a good baseline for the class, right? It's just... It's great, man. I have nothing else to say. It's a cohesive package, and that's what you want. Nothing about it particularly feels clunky. Its Chaos Dungeon clear is perfectly fine, like you're about to see. Very simple. You just mash your hand on the keyboard. One thing I will say, though, if you enjoy classes that have more intricacies in what you press, maybe Shadowhunter not for you, at least Demonic. But you can kind of see, the only thing you really have to worry about for Shadowhunter, your Q and W are synergy, so you just want to make sure you Q or W before you A, S, E, R at the beginning of your transformation cycle. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter, just press whatever's off cooldown. And then obviously in a Chaos Dungeon, it just doesn't matter at all. Another thing that I actually really like about Shadowhunter is how strong your basic attacks are. Basic attacks, very strong. You can see that's a lot of damage for a basic attack, and it's also quite a quick chain. It might not seem like a lot, but for things like Belshazzar, Gate 3 specifically, the shape mechanic, you can do stars with just basic attacks if you really wanted to. I'm not sure if any other class in the game can do that. At least none of the classes that I have can. Berserker can get close, but I think you run out of time if you just try to straight basic attack it. Their basic attacks are strong, but not nearly as strong as Shadowhunter. I mean, just look. How can you not like this, man? It just feels great. Another thing that I do like about Shadowhunter, albeit I'm a bit traumatized from my experience with it in the beginning, is the fact that it has two engravings that play honestly completely differently, but they're like both playable. A lot of classes have one engraving that is playable and then the other one that is not playable. Shadowhunter has two completely different playstyles in its two engravings, and they're both actually usable. I think that's very cool in a class, and if you get bored of one spec, you can go to the other, vice versa. I think that is what they should strive for in, like, every class, but I know that's a tall order. Both to make it different playstyles, and also make them both, like, playable. And what I mean by that is, Perfect Suppression, obviously, back attack class, you're an ass hugger. Demonic, you just kind of press buttons wherever. You're a Hitmaster class. You are just fucking all over the place, man. Like, look at this. I love this shit, man. It's so good. I don't know, man. I have nothing else to say. I'm gonna just finish up this Chaos Dungeon. I've basically just been repeating I like this class over and over. But if that doesn't sell you on it, I don't know what will, man. Just look at this! Alright. Well, that's this video. Why I like Shadowhunter and why I play it. I mean, look at this. I know a lot of people hate this shit, but, like, I mean, who cares? This looks sick. Especially compared to the old Roach we used to be. Anyways, thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you are now sold on playing Shadowhunter and put one in your rotation, because this class fucking owns. I'll see you all in the next one. Make sure to like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, leave a comment down below with your thoughts on how great this class is. I will see you all in the next one. Discord down below. Consider becoming a member down below. Bye!